freeMMOstation.com.
What's up guys, this is Scion Storm, and I'll be covering Naruto Online for a free MMO station. And today I'm just going to give you the highs and the lows of the game, and basically show you how everything goes. Now this is a Flash game, and just keep that in mind with most Flash games, they tend to be a little bit on the cash side, so you can do it free, but cash is going to be a better way to go about getting ahead in the game faster. But we're going to get right into the game. Now, first and foremost, there's a lot of things that you can do in this game. You have PvP. You have boss fights, you have PvE story fights, you have PvP gauntlet, and you have a kind of different PvP that is it kind of takes a template of whatever your character is, and then that template it'll automatically fight for you, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it does have another PvP where it's literally you against somebody else and the person has to be there active and live, which is pretty fun because that's when you start to really see how good this game is compared to the other Naruto Flash games out there. This probably is just the best one hands down. Matter of fact, I'll go as far as say that this is the best one in general as far as, you know, War Tune and all the rest of those. I don't think there's any game that kind of touches this in the terms of depth. So what you also have is you have a pet system where you can actually, you know, come out and summon different pets. You have to earn them through various things in games, so it kind of helps to do everything as far as your daily quest, your your bounties, your different types of things that pop up throughout the day, because there are events like the big world bosses, there's big PvP zone events, which is kind of like world v world, which is very interesting in a game like this. I've never seen a game do world v world where the people were actually there. Sometimes you're fighting like templates or somebody, but you have to you're literally fighting people who are alive and living in this game, so that's definitely pretty good. Another thing I like to go on is the original characters that are in the game. Now it's said, and I don't know if this is exactly true because I was reading it translated off of the Chinese websites that this is actually housed on, that the five original characters based off of the different chakra states, looking like fire, lightning, and wind, and those types of sort of things. They're original characters that didn't actually make the anime, and they put them into this game, which I find pretty interesting. That we get to see these particular characters, and they kind of look generic in the way how they work, but each has their own style and certain things that make them typically just like the other characters in the game. Now, me in general, I chose the lightning style, and the person's somewhat like Sasuke, and he's a very good character, but he has a healing factor on top of that, which Sasuke doesn't have, not even in this game. Like, I believe he has the curse seal in the actual anime, but he doesn't heal in his actual game. But the original character that's based kind of like off him, he has like a healing factor, and he can heal the rest of the team, so that's the person that I use. They have interesting things that interlock with them. Now, speaking on interlock, different characters work with different characters, pretty much the same way they would work in the storyline and work with each other. They work with each other in this game. People who don't like each other in the storyline don't necessarily do well with combos with each other. They can work as in kind of like a Final Fantasy type sort of setup where somebody will debuff and then somebody will come behind them and take advantage of that. That's all fine and good, but what you want to have is characters that combo off each other and do pretty big combos. If you can get 4 people on the team together that work well and combo off each other, you already won half the battle, because a lot of people really find trouble doing that. With me, I kind of like to have 2 to 3 and other people to kind of combo, so everybody is comboing. To have one big combo is fine, and maybe you might take one person out, but if you have a whole team that combos between 2 to 3 people, like every person that comes out does a combo with somebody else, it's pretty dangerous. So in all, I think this is one of the best games as far as Flash games out there, and you definitely should try it. You do not need a key or anything else like that, but you do need a QQ account from Tencent. You may need somebody Chinese to help you out with that, but it's very easy to get one of those accounts. You can even Google it, so you don't really have to worry too much about that. And definitely try to get into this game. If you're an anime fan and you're a Naruto fan, the game is also actually going to take after what basically is going on in the anime world with the actual show. It's going to keep following along with that, which I found really interesting. So this is definitely a game to play. Pretty much other than that, be legendary. I'm signing off for Free MMO Station. Thank you.